What's up, y'all? So today I'm gonna be removing the mid pipes, or not the mid pipes, but the exhaust from the mids, so I could take the drive shaft down, and then I'm gonna take the rear end out first, and then the engine gonna be last. This process should take me about, I want to say 2 hours. I'm just guesstimating right now. I've done it before with a friend, but he was mainly doing all the work. I was just helping out. But it isn't hard to do, and this is an older car, so all the exhaust anchors should just come off. And he didn't. I don't even think he had to use heat when we were working on this. But it's gonna be a 13 millimeter for majority of the stuff on the exhaust. I think all the stuff on the exhaust, really. And then we'll have to unplug the. I think the active exhaust stuff is plugged into like I don't know, it's plugged into a harness, then plugged into the main harness. I don't know. So, because I don't remember right now. So, I'm going to go under here and check this out. So, I won't be able to record everything, but I'm going to get you guys all the information you need for this stuff after I get it down. I'm trying to, like, rush today, kind of, because I want at least to get the rear end out. And like if tomorrow I gotta work all day on the motor, then that's cool. But really, after I get the rear end out, I disconnect the drive shaft. I mean, really, once I disconnect the drive shaft and the exhaust, well, the mid pipes, the engine should just be able to come right out because I unplugged it. The only thing that's still connected to the car is the transmission neutral switch, and that's a grommet I just pushed through the firewall. And then like this grommet right here, the one I'm talking about. Other than that, everything else is unplugged from the car, and then we'll be able to pull this guy, drop it out. And I see kind of right now where a problem is going to spark. The subframe, look at how this is. Look how this looks, right? So the subframe bolt is right here. When I take these two subframe bolts out, I should be able to get like a long bar and bend this frame rail out. Because right now, if I pull the engine forward, it's going to hit this frame rail. And it won't be much room to twist it and come out with it. So, yeah, I don't have a lift, so I won't be able to just go straight down and just leave the chassis in the air. So, let me get to it, guys. All right, y'all, so as y'all can see, I got the differential out. Now I gotta disconnect the emergency brake, and then after that, I'm dropping the gas tank today as well. And then hopefully the drive shaft disconnects because I unscrewed it. But the drive shaft also, the carrier bearing is toast on this car, so whoever I sell it to is gonna have to replace the middle carrier bearing, and I really hope the drive shaft does not give me too much problems, though. It shouldn't, but who knows? So I'll get back to you guys in a second after I get this differential in a better position for me to work on it for the emergency brake. I hope I don't have to, I really hope I don't have to take the drive shaft all the way down. If I do, it's gonna suck, but nonetheless, we're gonna get it going, or get it out of here. So I'll catch y'all after I do that. So let me get back to y'all. All right, y'all, so as you can see, I took the old dash out, took the new dash out. I'm currently drilling holes so I can get the brake booster in here. So I have this in here as a guide, but I am kind of eating away at it. I'm pretty sure it don't even matter though. As long as I get to the original hole, which is, as you can probably tell, it's the bottom round part in that corner. So I'm getting closer and closer. I gotta do the top, and this one is gonna be worse than this one and this one, just because of how it is. But the hole itself should work. It looks slightly off, but I'm about to try to get this in here right now, so when I put the dash on, I don't have to worry about it. And I don't know if I'm able to reuse my emergency cable. I might try to use it, but all the pollen in there, man, I'm sneezing like crazy. But let me get back to it, y'all. It's not easy because the hole it's already a hole there. And actually, if I remove this and just drill the hole and eat at the hole with nothing here, that might work better. So let me take this break down, and then I'll get back to you guys when I either have it. Oh, this fucking pollen, y'all. God damn, bro. This stuff getting in my eyes all day. I've been sneezing all day. This has never happened to me during these times when it's like hella pollen in there. But all right, y'all, I'm gonna get back to y'all when I get the brake booster in here, or when I find something out. I'll catch y'all. All right, y'all, so as y'all can see, I gotta find this clip for this, but nonetheless, we got it in, and I gotta find the other screw. Right now I'm using one screw from the old car, or the old one, and then two from the new car. I gotta find the other ones. But anyway, besides the point. The brake is ready after I mount it all the way up. It's ready to go. I'm about to go find the screws really quick so I can put I'm gonna put the emergency brake cable from the new car. I might be able to use this just temporarily, but there's a whole box of these screws, so let me go find these screws for the emergency brake cable and for the rest of the screws for this, so I can fully mount this. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know if I'll be able to use this, but let me go get the emergency brake cable from the other car. And so I'm about to go get the emergency brake cable, or foot pedal and stuff, and then I'll get back to you guys when I get it out. And then if I am able to record how I do it, because I can't find my tripod again. That's an ongoing thing with me, bro. So the goal today is, I am kind of able to drop the engine low key, because all I gotta do is remove the carrier bearing bolts for the draft shafts, and it's already disconnected from the rear end. There's no exhaust holding it up, because the mid pipes are just disconnected from the regular exhaust. And then just the subframe bolts and transmission bolts is really what's holding the engine in. So I'm gonna actually get this emergency brake cable, and then I am going to I might let down the engine. Let me hurry up, get back to you guys in a second, so I'll catch y'all. All right, y'all, so I wound up taking it off by this right here, this thing right here, because taking this thing off of the other thing is right. I do not like the emergency brake cable stuff, bro. This one was easier to remove on my older car because it was already removed from the differential, or the rear end subframe. So I'm gonna bolt this one in right now, and I'm going to attempt and get the cable thing from the cable over there, and then put it back on here, and then try to. I don't know if I don't know if I'll be able to reuse mine because it's so rusted back there, but I am going to reconnect it, and then yeah, so let me get this thing on, and let me figure this out, y'all. All right, y'all, so as y'all can see, I got it up. It works. Hold on. I just had this thing locked. There you go. But also, this isn't even connected to the car, so that might be also why it's kind of a little hard to click on and off. But I got it on there, and then now I've been working on, before I get started with the engine stuff, I'm about to tighten up those brake lines. I don't think I need to remove them. I removed the windshield tank, windshield wiper fluid stuff. Then I'm about to clean right here. I don't want it to dry out. But yeah, so I'm about to clean this off real quick. And then I'm gonna tackle, I might tackle the emergency brake first, but I am going to unbolt the transmission, and then put a jack under it, and then unbolt these subframe bolts. And doing that will take me about an hour, I would say, at max, because really 8 bolts besides the 2 drive shaft carrier bearing bolts. That's only 2 13 millimeters. I don't know what I was talking about earlier as far as 13 millimeter on the exhaust. For the clamps, it's a 15 millimeter. And then you got to make sure that you have the exhaust lifted up with a jack or something, and then you can pull it out. Because if you let it like dangle, it's gonna be harder, and you're gonna make it hard on yourself. So once I get these subframe bolts out, then I'm going to get like a long pole and then bend this out, so I'll be able to pull the engine forward. I can't move it yet, really, because I have to go buy some more vehicle dollies. Damn, where the hell? Oh, yeah, I gotta buy some more of them because usually on all the videos I've seen, they've had, well, all the people I've seen use them, they've had about 3. They've had 2 on each side. I don't know if this side will work for a vehicle dolly, but we'll try it. And then 1 in the back on the transmission mount. So and it's usually 2 people scooting it away from the car, not just me. So and also guys, I don't know if I'll be able to retain or to use that electric power steering rack, because I checked the plugs and stuff on the new harness, and I checked the stuff on the new harness, and I can't find the plug that plugs into the power steering rack. So I'm about to watch a quick video. Yes, I gotta watch a video on it, because I never worked on one that has electric power steering. So I'm gonna see where that plug is, whether it's on the engine harness itself or it's like its own standalone harness. I don't know. So I'm gonna see about that, and then I'm gonna see about that, guys, and then I'm going to that'll be like the last thing I do, and then I'll inform you guys later on. So I won't need to remove the brake lines this time, because the car is quite high versus the first time. I was trying to use an engine hoist, and the car was a little bit lower than this, but I might buy some self-tappers for these grounds. There is quite a lot. Well, there's only, I think, 4 that I have to do up here, and then I gotta do 1 inside the car. Unless you have a stud tool, it's I'm just going to use it. Actually, this one goes, I think this one goes on top of one of these. So yeah, unless you guys have a stud tool, I would say, because these on the Hellcat are like right here. I would say if you don't have a stud tool, I would say either drill a hole, use a M6 riv nut. I don't have a stud tool, and I feel like self-tappers might be the way to go, because I do not have, I don't know. Should I use an M6 riv nut just for grounds? Other than that, yeah, you're gonna have to make grounds here, whichever way you want to do it. Whether it's get a stud tool, get a riv nut with a rivet gun, or just get self tappers and drill them to this. Or when we got one that's supposed to go over here, it mounts like right here, but I think we'll be able to use this one. I don't know yet. Let me see. It's right here. Yeah, this got enough leeway to reach, so we'll definitely be able to use this hole or this stud. I mean, you could just really connect that shit right now. My drill. Y'all, also, I'm not gonna lie, this motherfucker is so heavy, bro. When I tell y'all that is so heavy, in a lot of these situations that you'll be using it, bro, you're gonna get like, your arm is gonna get so wore out if you're not like fully in shape, or even if you are in shape, that heavy, that shit is like I don't know how heavy it is for a drill, bro. That's heavy, just to be suspending, like when you're laying down on your back and then you're trying to get at it. It's like crazy how much it weighs on your arm. It takes a toll on your arm, and you really don't notice it when you first pick it up versus when you got to do something like that. So just keep that in mind, because that is like that's a lot to deal with. So right now, guys, I am going to I figure I can put the dash in right now because I don't have to do anything else back here. I got the brake booster thing. I'm gonna get the clip before I put the dash on, so I can put the retainer clip on there. Then this works. Shit, everything else, man. I don't need to do anything else under here anymore. Well, wiring wise, I'm gonna take out the door plugs from here and then take the door off, and then I'll worry about that like that. I'm not gonna, because I really want the dash bolted up. I want everything interior wise to be in pretty clean shape. So let me get this. Let me go remove the carrier bearing. I'm gonna remove the. Let's see if I can find my tripod real quick so I can record me doing this, because I know you guys want to see this stuff. I'll find my tripod, and then hopefully I can show you guys me taking this down, or even maybe a time lapse. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do a time lapse, and then I'm going to stop the time lapse when it's time for me to bend those out, or maybe I'll just bend those out and then stop the time lapse. I'll catch y'all after the time lapse, because I gotta find this tripod, bro. I got to. All right, y'all. So I took this one apart, as y'all can see. And wait, I just thought. Oh, I see it. So I got it ready to bolt in. Everything is plugged in. I didn't plug this stuff in yet, but most part everything's ready to plugged in on that side. I plugged all the stuff up here. So this jailbreak must have had like an Alpine system. It doesn't have the jailbreak or the Harman Kardon speakers, so I might wind up taking those out and replacing them with the Harman Kardon ones. And even on the Hellcat dash, it has a middle plug for a middle speaker right here for a center speaker. And the jailbreak dash doesn't have that. So whatever jailbreak this was from didn't have an Alpine, or had an Alpine system. This looks just like what was in the V6 Challenger. This looks like just like what was in the V6 Challenger I had. Literally the same type speakers, but I did not plug this bad boy in. Like, I didn't screw it into the dash, because I still want to. I'm gonna do this tomorrow. I'm gonna mark where the thing needs to, where the bracket needs to be. I'm gonna mark where that needs to be tomorrow, so I can bolt this in. And yeah, man, it's coming together very nice. Today was very eventful. Fucking finger. Tomorrow, I possibly will have the engine on this subframe. I'm not sure yet, because I still got to worry about the rear end tomorrow. I'm really be focused on replacing like all the broken stuff on that side. I might just go ahead and get some brand new parts, even though these will work off this car, but I don't know. I gotta do my research on that. So right now, I don't even think I'll be able to move this really. I'll try. I gotta try to move this so I could put it. I guess get it out the way. Good news for the trunk struts. I will be able to use these on my car because mine are bad. Really today, y'all, it's been a lot of progression. The motor's getting closer and closer to getting in the car. As y'all can see, I don't even know if y'all, bro. The mid pipes and everything. So, also, quick thing, guys, when I dropped the motor, when I started dropping the motor from the subframe, or from the chassis, it started, I guess it kind of like realigned itself. So right now I'm just putting everything away, but I am going to plug this car back in again to see. I got to get the kick panel for this, for the plug, or where the hell the plug's at? Oh, they're right here. I'm gonna get the kick panel really quick and plug all this stuff in. I'm upside down. So I'm gonna get the kick panel really quick, plug all this stuff in, and button it up so I can see if the trunk latch works from the button, or I think the battery is very dead. So I don't know if the battery would actually be dead because I charged it, but I don't know if it died or what. So yeah, I'm gonna button all this stuff up, and then that'll be it for today. Well, let me finish doing what I'm doing, and then that'll let me know if I gotta end this video off. Cause really, I'm just buttoning stuff up right now, and it's not too late yet. It is getting late. I gotta start putting stuff away, but nonetheless, I'm going to also plug the charger seat up and get it in here, so I don't have it just sitting in my shed anymore. It may be in my way, but I really don't think so, because I don't have to do anything on the inside anymore, besides a couple bolts and grounds. But really, all the stuff that I got to do is I could do outside, like the doors. I wire the doors up. I was thinking about making like a a cage for the back doors until like a roll cage type thing, whatever. I don't know. I was thinking about that. All right, y'all. So I figured out the problem why the radio and stuff wasn't turning on, and you guessed it, it's because that was plugged in. So now everything works. It was literally just on like 2 minutes ago. I don't want to put it in run, please. Well, as you guys can see, the radio works. Didn't want to put it in run because something is still not letting me take it out of run. So off. I'm glad I memorized that, y'all. But now that's the end of the video. I'm glad I figured that out, why that didn't work. Other than that, I'll catch you guys tomorrow.